Hello everyone. We're going to continue on our path of flowers. So today, like I told you in the last video, we're learning about hibiscus. Beautiful flower, amazing color. I actually made some tea with it so you can see. Look at that color. That's amazing. Now you're not going to get that color if you try to extract it with oil. Water is much better at extracting color and smell from your flowers than oils are, right? That's why the color in my rose butter is so intense, is because it is an emulsion, which means I used water in it as well. So that's why the color. And this tea is so good. It's got fruity notes to it. It's an anti-inflammatory, so it's going to help with inflammation inside the body. Now, if you were to, let's say, infuse this in some oils and put it in skincare, it's going to decrease the inflammation in your skin, right? And so that's a really good benefit for the body, because most of the time when we're in pain, it's due to inflammation in the body, right? So this can help remove that inflammation. Now, again, herbs don't work as fast as Band-Aids, as I like to call them, drugs that you may get from your doctor, because those are essentially Band-Aids. They're not going to fix your issue. They're just going to cover it up, right? Herbs, flowers, spices, they work slower because they want to heal the body, not put a Band-Aid on the body. So typically about 30 days of consistent ingestion or putting it on your skin before you may notice, a significant difference. Right? It's also antioxidant, so it's going to help remove any oxidation that you can get in the body from stressors from the environment, right? Things that you can even get from working out, right? Taking in those big, long, deep breaths while you're working out can bring in a lot of toxins into the body, unfortunately. So it can definitely help protect against that as well. It's also very moisturizing. So it is the reason why it's in a lot of skincare, because of its moisturizing properties. So roses, hibiscus, both very moisturizing. You can put them in a combination together, but there's no need, right? Because if they do the same thing, now there are some differences obviously in the two, but if you're using it for moisturization and both of them do that, there's only need for one. That way, if there's an issue, you know where it came from. Right? Too many herbs can cause too many problems in the body of not knowing. Maybe you have an allergic reaction or your body's just not adjusting to something. And it's, you're bringing down the percentage of each particular herb that's in that formula every time you add a new one. All right. The other thing is that if you were to put it in like lip balms and stuff like that, it is as they call it, nature's Botox. So it's going to help plump the lips. You'll see it a lot of times in things, especially like lip balms, right? Just to add a little bit more plumpness. Maybe under the eyes if you get really bad, like bags under the eyes. And hibiscus is known, like roses, to reduce anti-aging effects. So dark spots, aging spots as they call them, that you might find. Wrinkles, again, the Botox is something that would take away wrinkles. So as nature's Botox, that's going to help take away those wrinkles as well. Very beneficial as we age, yes. And even some people don't like what they call laugh lines, right? The lines that get right in here. And so it can help to get rid of some of those lines as well. Contains vitamin C. And so vitamin C is one of the only things outside of animal products that will increase the amount of collagen that your body makes naturally, which is especially important for people like vegans who don't eat or put animal products on their body, because you need to increase the collagen, especially as you age. Again, your body's losing collagen as you age. Starting at around the age of 30 is when we start to lose more, I wouldn't say more than we gain, but we do start to lose some. By the time you hit 50, especially if you're a woman, that is when we start to lose more muscle, more minerals, more vitamins than we're gaining unless we're physically out there putting it in our bodies or exercising ourselves, right? Things like shrinking become an issue because our spine starts to compress, the arch on the bottom of our foot starts to fall, and so we look like we're shrinking. So we're using everything we can to help us, but let's do it naturally so we don't have all of those side effects. Cancer is one of the things that can come from some of the chemicals that they put in some of our skincare. And as a cancer survivor, I can tell you there is not a soul on earth that deserves something like that. Right? So improving the skin tone, getting rid of those wrinkles, those dark spots, increasing the elasticity in your face, right? Creating situations where you're getting rid of those lines that you may not want on your face because it's a natural Botox, and increasing the amount of moisture that you get on your body as well, especially during these more drier months when the air tends to dry out our skin a lot more. And again, putting it in your body, inflammation, maybe you have chronic pain somewhere in your body. Maybe try drinking some hibiscus and maybe that will help, right? If you do have any other questions about hibiscus or any herb, flower, spice out there, feel free to reach out to me. Stay tuned because the next video that we're going to be doing is going to be on jasmine. Beautiful flower. I will tell you I don't have samples of jasmine in my house right now, but I will go over everything that it will do for you in a video as well as in a post. All right, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching.